Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, True Speaker Tarot. If this is your first time here tuning in with me, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me, alright? So we're going to continue with the yearly, y'all, 6-month prediction readings. And we're going to pick back up with the air signs. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Libra, okay? So I want everyone to keep in mind this is going to be a collective reading. Take what you feel like resonates with you guys. I am a little late finishing the signs. So for some of y'all, what you're going to see come up in your January position, it could be what you're dealing with now, okay? Next, we're going to get some fire signs, all right? So we're going to do Libra and Gemini, and then we're going to get some fire signs, all right? So keep in mind, this is a collective. So take what resonates with you. If you feel like you like this reading, go ahead and hit the like button for me, guys. Also, remember to follow me on TikTok for my live sessions. Also, if anyone wants to book a personal session with me, the information is going to be in the description below, guys, all right? Also, keep in mind that the shadow work workbook is still available in print and digital on the website for those of you who are in the process of doing that shadow work and you need a little direction. The workbook is very helpful and it can help you in those areas, okay? It's full of exercises and different questions to ask yourself to dive deeper into those emotions that are not so easily seen or recognized, okay? So let's see what we have for Libra for the first 6 months of 2023. Happy New Year to y'all. I hope everyone's year is started off just as you planned, all right? Also, I hope y'all are using this new moon energy in Aquarius to make things happen, okay? Very powerful time. So we have the Ace of Cups here in January. Let's see what else we get, Spirit, for Libra for the first 6 months of 2023. We have the Page of the King of Pentacles, coming out. 3 of Pentacles. Let's see what else we get for Libra, Spirit, first 6 months of 2023. Okay. 2 of Cups here. 8 of Pentacles. So far, it looks like a lot of earth energy coming up for you for the first 6 months. Could be connected to your finances. It looks like you're going to be ending the first 6 months off with some type of success. For some of you, it may even involve travel, okay? So let's see what's crowning you for the first 6 months is the Lover's card coming up in reverse. All right, Gemini energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you could be dealing with a love relationship. Remember, the first love relationship we develop is with ourselves. So it could be speaking to your own energy, okay? So here in the month of January, we do have the Ace of Cups, which represent, you know, offers. It could be offers in love. Remember, cups are connected to creativity, love, and emotions, okay? So you could be discovering some new things about yourself emotionally. You could have a new love interest that has come in for you in the month of January. All right, we're going to clarify in just a minute. Let's continue to move. In the month of February here, I do have the King of Pentacles coming up in reverse, okay? This could be a person for you all. It could also be speaking to your finances, okay? So it could be some changes within your finances or your work coming in the month of February, all right? For March, you do have the 3 of Pentacles here. Earth energy again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some of you may be dealing with someone in their sign. But this is all about collaborations and partnerships, okay? Now, when it comes up in reverse, it is the opposite, all right? So it could be, I feel like job change for some of y'all. So in the month of February, it could be something having to do with changes in your finances, changes in your job, okay? Now, for the month of April, you have the 2 of Cups here coming up in reverse, all right? Some of you, like I say, may be dealing with a love situation. You also do crowning. You have the Lover's card here, all right? But remember, when we see tools, we're also dealing with balance, okay? May, 8 of Pentacles here coming up in reverse. So I feel like heavy financial things going on, okay? Specifically within the workplace, the 8 of Pentacles represents, you know, putting in work on things. When it comes up into the opposite position, it's almost like a questioning myself, like a change may have taken place or maybe it's going to be taking place for you in the month of May, okay? When it comes down to your finances, maybe you have some questions around your work. Maybe you have some questions around your career. Some of you could be business owners, things like that, all right? Finishing the month of June, the month of the first 6 months of in June, I do see the Chariot here, right? So that lets me know that in some area you're going to be gaining balance and direction. You're going to, so if you have confusion around your work, which I do see for some of y'all might have confusion around your work and your finances, by the time June comes here, you're going to have clarity on that, okay? Again, Cancer energy with the Chariot here is all about forward movement, balance, success, those kind of things, all right? Putting steps into place to go towards the things that you actually want, and you know, being solid in it, okay? So some of you are going to get, if you're looking for clarity when it comes down to your career path, your finances may seem to be all balanced in the month of February. Some of you may be feeling the energy now. Also, some things around partnerships breaking down, okay? For some of you, it may be even involved in your business endeavors, okay? But let's go ahead and begin to clarify some of these things, y'all. So let's start with the month of January here with the Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups about for Libra spirit? What is the Ace of Cups about? Ace of Cups represents a energy of creativity and just your cup overflowing. Some of you are or have probably met a new love interest. So let's see, what is the Ace of Cups? Queen of Cups here, coming up in reverse though. Okay, let's see what else we get with that. So it may be a breakdown, even with a new person that you're meeting right now. I would say take your time, okay, with a person. Because whoever the person is, they're coming up in the Queen of Cups in reverse. And I do see, it's definitely a love situation. You have the Two of Cups out with that also. Directly underneath the January energy coming up in April, it's showing that a connection is going to be out of balance, okay, when it comes down to love. So for those of you who have met a new person, make sure that you're paying attention who this person really is coming up in the Queen of Cups energy, because it is an energy of, when the Queen of Cups shows herself in reverse, you know, she's already a highly emotional energy. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy may be dealing with that, but also it shows an energy of concern, because she comes up as codependent in a way, like emotionally, okay? Or also, you know, watch your own energy. This may be you, so don't get all excited if you have met someone you know, who tickles your fancy and become impressed too soon, Libra. That's what I'm getting, okay? So make sure you pay attention to any red flags, all right? And you're paying attention to a person's behavior, not just what they say, but pay attention to their behavior, okay? Because I do see some things changing within whatever this connection is that's possibly started already for you in January, or some of you are going to be running into that energy real soon. I do see some imbalances coming up, all right? So, you know, with the Two of Cups here, it does show that it's going to be a romantic interest here. It's going to be somebody that you're interested in. Someone is going to tickle your fancy, but you might overlook certain things, okay? Even within your own energy, make sure that you don't go into a situation to overgive, because I do see the energy of partnerships breaking down, and also with the Two of Cups here, some type of love relationship falling out of balance, okay? So let's get into the King of Pentacles here. What is the King of Pentacles about for Libra? King of Pentacles. Okay, you have the King of Cups here. You also have the Page of Cups here, all right? So with the King of Cups is coming out in reverse now. For some of you, see how we had that Queen of Cups come out, and now we have the King of Cups, all right? So that is like her partner, her husband, okay? They're both coming out in reverse, all right? So I feel like emotionally, this could be like a roller coaster, okay? When it comes down to a person that you're going to be running into, some of you have already met this person, okay? Also with the Page of Cups here, you know, that represents small gestures of love, okay, small offers in love and things like that. But I feel like you're going to be meeting someone who is going to come into your life, and it may be a big lesson for you in love that you're going to be learning, okay? So I urge you not to rush into love situations, because whatever it is showing up unrequited with a person, okay? So you have to make sure that you're paying attention. You know, I'm always big on having balance with our emotions and our practical side. Make sure you're paying attention to the things that you're seeing, okay? Not just what a person says, all right? Pay attention to a person's behavior emotionally, okay? Because with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups coming up in reverse, there can be a real heavy energy, okay? That's emotions at play, all right? But they're upside down, okay? So that's turmoil, that's arguments, that's high passions. When we get angry, okay, that can even translate itself as jealousy. In some ways it can even translate itself as like an emotional manipulation of some sort. All right, for some of y'all, you might even find yourself losing out on money. Okay, I hate to say that, but make sure that a person is with you for the right reasons. Also, make sure that you're not going towards relationships. This energy right now is so heavy right now. I told y'all this is going to be the energy of where you learn lessons. All right, highly spiritual year. So whatever lessons you have been missing in the past, especially when it comes down to your love life, it looks like for you, Libra. Okay, you're going to be learning a lot of things in terms of love, okay, and how to manage your emotions. All right, so make sure that you are paying attention to a person's intentions towards you when they come around. All right, make sure you're not overgiving. All right, because that could cause you to lose out on certain things. And make sure you know why you want to be in a relationship. So important. Do not feel like you just want to be in a relationship because you feel like you're missing something. Nobody can come into your life and give you what you're missing. Okay, so let's not forget that. All right, so that has to be built up from the inside out, not outside in. So keep that in mind. Very, very important. So it looks like you're going to be having a lot of lessons when it comes down to emotions. Okay, let's see. What's the Three of Pentacles? Ace of Cups, a lot of emotions here for you. So perhaps some of you may not be the types to deal with your emotions. So definitely it's going to be a fallout. All right. So in the first 6 months, it's going to be a lot of things surrounding your relationships. All right. With a person. Okay. For some of you, it may be multiple people. All right. But I am seeing a person that some of y'all perhaps have met in the month of January. Okay. So make sure that you are paying attention to them red flags and you're not ignoring it. And you're not ignoring your own feelings and emotions too. Because with the Three of Pentacles here, which is like a disconnect or maybe a fallout. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups coming up in reverse, which is all about offers. So we have the Ace of Cups for you in January as well. But by the time March gets here, that cup is going to be turned in the opposite direction. Depending on what position you are in, that can make you feel like you've given too much. Okay, I do see some energies of anger here coming up. All right, but this is all a part of dealing with your own emotions. So if you're a person who avoids dealing with your emotions, think about that. This is real energy. Okay, that's all we're dealing with here. It feels very intense. All right, but it's going to be one of those things, at least within the first 6 months of the year, you're going to be learning a lot about yourself and a lot about your own emotions. All right, is what I feel. Okay, with that, you also do have the Queen of Pentacles here coming out in reverse. All right. So we know the Queen of Pentacles represents like a lag mindset or feel like they're lagging something. So this is why I'm saying make sure that you go deep within to figure out why is it that you want a relationship, and make sure that you, if you're manifesting love into your life, make sure you're being very specific. Make sure you're not ignoring anything, okay? Because this is going to be an instantaneous year for manifestation. Okay, so that means that your thoughts are going to bring things in. With the Queen of Wands coming up in reverse, I do see an energy of, someone being angry. Okay, the Queen of Wands can be spiteful when she comes up in reverse, like that. Okay, so let's see what is the Two of Cups. So for a lot of y'all dealing with love just in the first 6 months. Okay, some of y'all this may not resonate with, but for those of you that it does, all right, this is what we're dealing with in the first 6 months. Okay. So I feel like these are those major lessons. Yes, see, you have the Eight of Swords here coming up. You also do have the Nine of Pentacles. So you have a lot of matches here. So this would, it almost feels like, even with the Lovers card here, which represents soulmate connection. So you could be dealing with one of those type of connections here. That's what came up when this came out. A lot of pairs coming up. Okay, so we had the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Cups. We also have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. All right. Both coming up in a reverse position. Also with that Eight of Swords here, over this clarifying this Two of Cups, that lets me know in terms of love, there are some things that you're not seeing. Okay, so begin to think about the things that you're turning a blind eye to. Some of y'all, this could actually be a person that you've been with for a while. All right, some of you may even be married with the Lovers card coming up in reverse. Okay, remember the Lovers card represents it does represent unrequited love, but we're dealing with energy here. Okay, so this could be the energy surrounding the connection. It also represents those soulmate connections. Okay, and those are usually learning in growth situations. All right, so it teaches us a lot when it comes down to our emotions. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right. Wow, two pairs here. Some of you are definitely dealing with a soulmate. All right, possibly even a twin flame connection here. All right, so a lot of that is what you're going to be dealing with in the first 6 months. All right, for some of you, it's going to be a new person that has come into your life, and they are very much so a soulmate as well. So place your energy where it belongs. All right, let's see what is the Eight of Pentacles about for Libra. What is the Eight of Pentacles about? You know, a part of Libra's energy is to learn how to create balanced partnerships, okay? So make sure you're paying attention to that. You know, I always tell people to get into your birth chart, see what you got going on in there, all right? Eight of Pentacles. What is the Eight of Pentacles? What is the Eight of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles, we have the Moon card here with the Eight of Cups in reverse, all right? So with the Moon card, we know that speaks to our deepest emotions. You know, those emotions that are hidden. Okay, so we already know that's going to speak to that shadow side. Okay, also with the Eight of Cups here is about, you know, not knowing whether I want to walk away from a certain situation. Okay, like teeter-tot, just don't know what to do, what move to make, whether I want to walk away from a situation or not. And with the Moon card, you know, that's letting me know that you need to explore your deep emotions. All right, so you're gonna have to get, you know, I always promote shadow work, y'all. The Queen of Wands is showing itself again. Okay, so heavy in the first 6 months, you're going to be dealing with a lot of emotions. Okay, so I hope y'all are using this new moon cycle at this particular time. All right, so that you can begin to work on and begin manifesting and setting your intentions on the things that you want to happen for you. Okay, but with the Eight of Pentacles there, you know, like I say, it's an energy of, you know, putting in work but not knowing if you're putting in work and energy into the right areas. I feel like come May, you're going to really be questioning yourself about that. All right, and that's what's going to keep you in the energy of the that's what puts you in the energy of the Eight of Cups. Okay, and into your emotions with the Moon card of not knowing whether you want to walk away from a situation. Like, is it all worth it? Okay, so you're gonna have some heavy things emotionally to be contemplating when it comes down to the Justice card did show itself, y'all. Some of y'all dealing with a marriage situation. Okay, a lot of emotional energy coming up here. A lot of cups we have. All right, let's see, what is the Chariot card? What is the Chariot? So I feel like this is for very specific people. Okay, very specific people. Hang on one second. All right, so I feel like this reading is really for it's very specific. You know, it's really for a few people out there. Okay, just take what resonates with you guys. Let's see, what is the Chariot? What is the Chariot? Yep, the Justice card came up again. Wow. So some of you are definitely dealing with a marriage, okay? With the Chariot card here in June. But I think in June you're going to wrap things up. Things are going to become a little bit more clearer for you, okay? See, the Seven of Swords represents the energy of getting organized, specifically within your thoughts. Okay, some of you are going to decide to make a change in terms of actually moving away from a relationship. So what you're contemplating on here in the month of May, like not knowing whether you want to walk away or not, or knowing whether you want to stay, some of you are going to make that decision to let this thing go and just move forward. All right, and for some of you that may be the right decision. Okay, but you know, you always make your own decisions. Do what you want to do. I don't tell people what to do. But from the looks of it, with the Chariot energy here, some of you are going to decide to divorce yourself from this situation or just leave it behind completely. All right, because you're going to become more organized in your thoughts, and you're going to make a solid decision to do that. Okay, wow, that's what I'm seeing here. Some of y'all, you also do have the Three of Pentacles. You have a lot of repeating cards here. So that lets me know that in some way, shape, or form, you're dealing with some type of a cycle. Okay, now for some of y'all, this is a new person that you're meeting, but the energy is the exact same as your past relationships. Okay, so you need to begin to pay attention to what's going on in your love life in terms of your relationships, Libra. Okay, so like I said, a part of Libra's energy is to find balance, to create balanced partnerships, not only with others but with themselves first. Okay, so a lot of emotional energy here coming up, and I feel like this is very specific. So it's for a select few of you out there who's going through this, okay? Let's see what the romance angels have to say. I also do feel like heavy soulmate connections for some of you, okay? All right, so for some of you, it's saying children. Your love life is being affected by children. For some of you, it's saying passion, okay? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, all right? For some of you, it may be because this decision that you're going to make at the end of the this first 6 months, okay? Let's see. And some of you are feeling that energy now because I feel like it's a new person. So that's the energy you're in. But I see that kind of shifting for many different reasons. I feel like it's because of things that you're not seeing, all right? Let's get one more. And let's see. All right. And so it's saying make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. So effort, make the effort could be whatever direction you feel like you want to go. You want to stay, you want to go. Because some of you are going to recognize, some of you already know that you're dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate connection, okay? So it says make the effort. You know, every relationship can be worked on just as long as, you know, two people are willing to work together. You also do have, it is safe for you to love, open your heart to receive, to give and receive the highest energy of all, okay? So I feel like what that is really speaking to that balance, all right? So I want y'all to take those messages the way you take it. All right. I do feel a high soulmate connection here, okay? Let's see what the Moonology deck has. The answers you need are coming. That's what it's saying. Expect a powerful change also, okay? So that's what I have for you, Libra. Until next time, you enjoy your day.